Abike stopped believing in love the same year she stopped believing in God. It happened quietly, no thunder, no warning, just two graves 3 months apart, and a small girl standing between them with dust on her nails and questions no one bothered to answer. Her mother went first. Market women whispers about witchcraft and about how a woman could pour her entire body into survivor and still be left with nothing. Abike remembered the smell of pepper and sweat, her mother's hand trembling as she counted coins that never seems enough. Her father lasted 3 months longer. The night he died, Abike was asleep on a raffle mat. He never came home. By morning, neighbors were not slow, faces stiff with the kind of pity that feels heavier than curiosity. Hit and run. The driver vanished. Justice followed. From that night on, Abike belonged to the world in the most dangerous way. She belonged to no one. She learned hunger early, learned silence faster, learned that adults only love you when loving you cost them nothing. By the time she was 24, Abike had perfected invisibility before dawn, boiled water, arranged bread neatly like it mattered. She sold tea by the roadside near a bus stop where people rushed past her dreams without noticing. Her life was small, measured in rent, deadline, and leftover bread. Men noticed her beauty, but beauty had never saved anyone she knew. So she kept her eyes down, her heart guided, and her hope buried where even she couldn't find them. Then Kunle sat down one morning like he had been there all along. He didn't look like a savior. He looked tired. Dust clung on his shoes. His shoulders carried a weight that didn't belong to a poor man. Ordered tea, said thank you, and waited. No impatience, no arrogance, just presence. Abike noticed that first. He didn't stare at her body. He didn't rush her hands. He didn't talk too much. When she handed him his cup, their fingers brushed. Something moved inside her chest. Kunle returned the next day and the next day. Some mornings they didn't. But silence with him felt different, almost sacred. He listened when she spoke, like her voice carried weight. Sometimes he smiled at nothing, like he was remembering a life he could have imagined. Abike didn't know that Kunle was watching her too. Not the way men usually watch women. He watched how she flinched when voices rose, how she counted money how twice, she laughed quickly as if joy needed permission. He recognized survivor because despite the billions tied to his name, Kunle Adeyemi had grown by starving for something money couldn't buy. Every woman who had touched him loved the idea of him, the power he has, the power, the access, the future his money promised. None of them had ever loved him. So he hid. He dressed down. He stripped himself of privilege. He came to that bus stop every morning because human again. And that terrified him. One morning, rain poured so hard, the roads disappeared, customers vanished. Abike packed her breath quietly, tight. You don't have to pretend you are strong, Kunle said. Her laughed cut sharp. Pretending is cheaper than breaking. Kunle felt something break